Hey guys! Welcome back to Let's Play Grandia 3. Last time we got Donna in our party and learned about Mana Egg Fusion, which I have completed all that I needed to do off screen. Now I also went back and restocked up because I used all the volcano eggs that I had, but just to give you kind of a basic idea of what I did, combining a lot of volcano eggs with the existing eggs we had, getting us level 9 eggs, so something like this, chaos cluster eggs. We need the level 9 eggs because if you pair a level 9 egg with a level 5 egg or a level 6 egg, like the volcano egg, then we get booster eggs, and I wanted to pick up 3 of those. So pretty much those ones involved sacrificing all the level 2 and level 4 eggs, but not all the level 2 eggs because we need those for something else. So mostly the level 4 eggs and pairing them with the volcano egg, since we have an infinite supply of those. Just go back to Saboteur and get more. And that gets us our booster eggs, which is what I want to equip for most people going forward. Next, I wanted to get, I decided on 2 burst eggs because I had enough left over. We need a level 2 egg, and if you notice on the right hand side, this is a level 2 egg. You pair that with the level 9 egg we made earlier, we get a burst egg. I only want these for sacrificing to get more spells, so I've managed to accumulate 2 burst eggs. And I wanted forest eggs. Forest eggs, I believe, were, oh, what was it? Was it one of you? No, I was pairing off 2 of these things. I think it was a wind one. Where is it? I paired off something around here. I think it was a rain egg and a forest egg, or a frost egg, sorry, or a rain egg and a thunder egg or something like that. Basically, just kind of go through with the amount of eggs that you have and try and get the forest eggs first. Then start combining the volcano eggs with everything else so that you can get level 9 eggs, and then pair, level 6 eggs, in this case the volcano egg, and level 2 eggs with those level 9 eggs, and you'll get the ones that I happen to get in this particular case. Now, let's start extracting things. Booster egg. These are pretty much the best eggs we can use right now, but I do want to extract 1 set because, wow, in this case, unlike with Miranda's weapon, it doesn't single target, it hits a circle, which means I can up my attack power for everybody really quickly. Usually it's the first thing you want to do in a boss fight, so I want to get at least 1 of those for now. Diggin' we don't really need. Runner is something that increases our initiative and our move. It's also quite good, but it only targets 1 person, so the uses for it aren't huge, just because the amount of time you have to have basically everybody cast it for it to really be useful. But you may want to use it in particular situations. WoW is just really, really good, so we want to make sure we get that. And let's see, burst egg, we want to extract both of these because Boomer, higher powered fire damage, diamond dust, makes me think of Shiva, of course, hits multiple enemies, water damage. Zap all has a paralysis effect. A lot of the lightning elemental spells do have that kind of an effect in this game. I don't have the list out in front of me that has all that information, but I will in a moment. Okay, so WoW increases everyone's attack power that gets hit with it by 20%. It's a flat rate, pretty simple, it lasts quite a while. Spells like Zap All and pretty much all Thunder spells, except for one that we'll get later called Gad Zap, have about a 5% chance of inflicting paralysis. It's not super high. Gad Zap is much better and has a 30% chance of inflicting paralysis, so that one is really good for later. The other thing is spells like Runner and Dig-In, their mechanics are a little bit different. Each time you level them up, the amount of time that they last before they run out and you have to recast it will go up. And the formula for increasing the amount, or how much defense it's increased by, is I think like 1.4 or 1.5 times the amount of seconds that it lasts, or something like that. Anyway, it's somewhat confusing. Basically, they're still good to use, so you definitely want to be able to do that. Let's see, and forest eggs. The reason why I want forest eggs is I want access to both Meteor Strike, which is a powerful single type earth damage attack, and all healer, which not to be confused with all heal, because all healer is much more powerful and pretty much is all the healing we need going forward. So now that we've got all of those, you could pick up some other things like Galactic Bang, which, as you can see, is ridiculously powerful, but it uses so much MP that we really don't have a good use case for it yet, but after the next dungeon we will. So I've done that. Now, as far as buying spells, I want to buy up to 3 of those. I'll probably end up getting those from Mana Egg Fusion later, but I'm not worried about money. Want to pick up 2 of those, and I want to pick up 4 of those, even though, again, I probably won't be using them, just because I like to be a bit of a completionist. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to head back to the inn and save, reset up all my characters with all of our new abilities, and then we will head out into the desert proper. Not to take on the Desert Lord, because he's still too powerful, but we will go into the next dungeon first, and then we'll take him out on the way back. Okay, we're back, and just so you're kind of aware, Booster Egg. Give him a Blast Egg, and Heal Egg, because, you know, level 2 for everything is great. As far as the magic we have equipped, everyone's set up somewhat differently. I've given lower powered spells to Yuki and Ulf since they have lower base MP. And so Yuki in this case has Howl Slash and Zap. Pretty much all the time I'm going to have an all heal or all healer on, a healer and a Diggin on, and usually the guys have Tremor on, something that can hit multiple enemies. Yuki just has some extra ones to fill things out. I forgot to replace all heal with all healer, so we'll do that real quick before we go. But we got Diamond Dust, Meteor Strike, Boomer, and Zap All on Alfina. We give Wow to Ulf so that he has that. Since he has less, ability to use some other spells. And over here, we have basically the same things I have on Alfina, except for we're missing Meteor Strike because I just didn't have enough points left to put it in. So let's just swap skills here real quick. Put all healer on instead of all heal. I decided to give these to the ladies because they have the best magic stat, not to mention they are boosted with water type moves, so they're a good choice to have on that. But yeah, that's basically my setup, and the reason why I go for the boost egg instead of holding out for, say, like a level 9 egg so that I can up 2 different elements to level 3 is because, as you can see from the spells that I have equipped, I like to have a good variety of spells in there so that I can, use different elements in different situations. Here we have some new enemies. I'm on the wrong page of my notes. We have dragonflies. I think they're the one enemy around here that doesn't drop anything of note. So yeah, there we go. These guys don't really do anything. One thing of note, let's guard here real quick, because I don't think these guys will summon friends or anything like that. So there's no real point in guarding, but we do want to get Donna up there in terms of SP. She needs more SP. Sure. She needs to use up some of her SP. She's got too much. Now, you could have given Donna some other abilities that would help her recover SP a little faster. And do note that those are lizard-type enemies. Well, there's her special up. That's nice. Do note, every time your special level goes up, you get more SP. I haven't really mentioned that, but that's how it works. You get 10 additional SP for each level you go up. Yeah, I really had to mention that. But let's take a look. What do you have for special moves? Homing Shot, standard cancel ability, pretty good. Mana Capture, not particularly useful. Doesn't do a lot of damage, but it absorbs MP. But unfortunately, as you can see by the length of the list of some of these other characters, she doesn't get that many skills. She only gets 4 of them, and her final one puts this basically to shame as being useless. So yeah, that's kind of a thing, but you'll use it a little bit in the meantime. Now, this is a very large desert area, which you would think would mean, you know, they'd have some kind of things off in the distance, you know, hidden treasure chests or something like that. No, there are literally no items in here. And also, all of these enemies, the sand lizards and the dragonflies, are all... Oh, they do summon more allies, by the way. They're all lizard-type enemies. You noticed earlier when I showed off my skills, I think I might have changed them. Anyway, I will show them off in a moment, but yeah, I do not have Lizard Hunter on, because these are the only ones that are susceptible to that, and they're not really all that difficult. So here, we can target you. We get Sonic Wings. I believe that brings friends. And let's see, Yuki, what can Yuki do? Yuki can... Oh, I can't show that off. Damn. Okay, attack that. Diamond Dust. So we've got Ulf here. Ulf is going to go for... Let's see... Flame Spike? Yeah, probably Flame Spike. And Alfina can... There, she can go for that.
Oh, divine light.
Just use a few different abilities here and there. Not particularly worried about which ones. But yeah, the lizard type enemies around here, not particularly a whole lot to worry about. These guys are strong against fire, apparently. Yay! I love stupid AI. Keep running into them. And I do need to change Yuki's sword. I haven't done that.
Bring them on!
But yeah, there's not really a lot of reason to fight those guys. They are the easier enemies around here. Let's show off the skills real quick. Those are the skills I have set up for now. Beast Hunter and Demon Hunter will both be useful around here. Maybe not Beast Hunter as much, but I don't really have anything better on. I should have given you Demon Hunter. I'll do that at the next save point. Let's see, you have Demon Hunter, and you don't have enough to put that on, so just whatever. And great, Equiption. Oh, the Gambler, right. So yeah, I could put on something else. I got the Lightning Sword in the previous down because I just to cover bases. I didn't use it in my test run, so there's that. You did use the Burning Blade. There is reason to buy that one, and that'll actually be useful in a couple of areas or something like that. But for now, we'll play around with the Gambler, see what we can do with it. I think... Do you have your best weapon? You do. Then, yeah, I think I'm pretty good there. We'll fight a couple more of these guys, and then we'll move on. The path over to the left there that I'm not heading toward, you can't really do anything with that one, so don't worry about it too much. There we go, finish off 3 of these guys.
No one can stop me now.
Okay, we won't finish off that last one, that's fine.
What a rush!
And now that we have some decent spells, it's actually not a bad idea to actually use some of them. So I'll show off a few of them here. You're doing Sonic Wings. I'm going to target you. And Donna, you can throw your thing at this guy, though you won't get it off in time. And
Lightning,
get
heed my call.
Zap all off here. There we go. Yeah, I didn't get hit.
Smiled on us today.
Which is good, because I would like to show off something in an upcoming fight. Yeah, the path over to the left, you can't go there yet. So, don't worry about it. Ah, here we go.
I see.
Okay.
Pick a card.
I'll take that.
Any card.
Just kind of take the first time I used it. There's a homing shot for you. Leveled up already. Well, that was fun. Let's take on the new enemy that I actually wanted to take on here. Unfortunately, there's only one of them. And this portrait indicates that he is either undead or, in this case undead, or a demon. He can use snooze. We may want to protect against that while we're here. These guys use burn. Let's see. Best way of taking down those guys would have been with big wheel, but I can't use that. So let's see. What else can I do here? You don't have any new spells that I haven't already shown off. That's not particularly powerful against you. Hit you first. And then you have no SP left. What else haven't I shown off? Boomer? Boomer's not really good against them, but let's see. And I can't use that anymore because I used something else. Wanted to be able to show that off, but oh well. So go for Zap. And I was hoping to get that off there, but I guess not. And you're going to get Snooze off. Kind of hope you put Donna to sleep. See, one of the interesting things about how you build up your abilities is it's the attempt to use it. So if you try to use homing shot and then it doesn't level up, but you don't get it off because you get canceled or put to sleep, you don't expend the SP, and you can try it again. And the next time you try it, it might actually work. And you might gain a secret method from it. Yeah, so there's Burn Strike there. I guess we're just going to attack this guy here. Finish off some of these guys here. Might be better off fighting around here with your normal attacks. Fire protection, if you have it, would be nice. There we go. But, yeah, the enemies around here actually start dealing reasonable amounts of damage now, so kind of be aware of that. It's not as easy as the game up to now has been. And what do we got here? The north part of the desert. You want to guess how many treasure chests are in this area? 0. You want to know what else I'm going to do? Turn on fast forward because this is a long area. And I'm not going to fight any of these guys. Well, I'll fight these guys because sometimes they're paired with one of the other new enemies around here. Or not. Oh well, I guess while I'm in the fight here, the Undead Mage there can drop a Flare Egg, rarely. The Sand Lizard can drop a Stone Egg, rarely. And we haven't run into any of the other enemies yet. Let's see. You know what? I'm just going to spam normal attacks in this fight, and I'll read off the list here. My list of different items that we could have gotten as drops up until now that aren't just basic healing items that we can usually buy anyway and that aren't particularly useful. I definitely need to get sleep protection on. I really forgot about that. Wow. The Anton Beta that we fought, where the hell did we fight him? We fought him when we got back from the Verse Realm, I believe. He has a chance of dropping a Wind Egg. Don't worry about that. Would you guys hurry up and wake up? Wow, my guys are still asleep. That is sad. The Boat Swallows, only the ones that you fought... There we go, finish off that guy. Only the ones that you fought on Randoto, not the ones on the boat. Those ones can drop a Pearl Ring, which has only one purpose, and that's selling. So it's just like the sheepskin from earlier. Let's see, the Dragonoid, I believe we fought those in Arc Rift. Those can drop a Flare Egg, rarely. The Guild General from Randoto can rarely drop a Life Seed. The Green Man, which are those dragon plants, they can drop a Stone Egg, a Leaf Egg, or a Magic Seed, but there's only a few of them, so they're relatively rare. So chances are you're not going to get that. The Hill Lizards from Dragon Valley can drop a Stone Egg. The Lycan Knights, those are the powerful ones riding the Thunder Dragons, can drop a Spirit Seed. Both types of Thunder Dragons, the ones that are ridden and the ones that you encounter in the field normally that have lower HP, they can both drop Wind Egg, Dragon Scale, which is an item we got there, just gives defense, not very good, and a Topaz Ring, which is just for selling. They can drop all of those. The Tortigator from Saboteur can drop a defense seed, rarely, and the Venom Bird from Dragon Valley, they can drop a Pearl Ring, again, just for selling. So does this guy have that other enemy with him, the unique enemy that I haven't run into yet? Okay, it didn't have it in there, so whatever. So let's go on up here and we'll turn on fast forward again because this area is long. And we hit a save point, and you would think way out on here there would be like a treasure at the end. No, there isn't. Sad as that is. Alright. So recover, and I want to change a couple of my setups, mainly for you. We want to remove Beast Hunter and add on Demon Hunter instead, since I think that'll be a little more useful. Again, because, let's see, check status here. Because Donna is more magically based, her skill and her special level are relatively low, as well as her physical attack. So just kind of keep that in mind. Low HP, very high MP pool, so she's able to cast a lot of spells. That's really where she shines, but there are ways of making her useful as a physical attacker as well, and I will go over all of these over the course of the rest of the time that we have her with us. But anyway, that's all for this one. Next time we will head on into Strange Looking Cave and face some new enemies. That's all for this one, and I'll see you guys next time.